Welcome, friends. Troubadour Yoga and Fitness. Today we have a relaxing yoga flow, which is a great way to regenerate after a hard workout, a long day at work, or a long journey. Let's do it. Start by centering yourself cross-legged on your mat. Roll your shoulders back. Let your gaze drift up gently. And then inhale the arms out to the sides and up. And exhale them down. Inhale the arms out to the sides, shoulder height. And exhale to center. Inhale the arms back. And exhale your hands down to your lap. Find your knees. And start making circles around your spine, gently relaxing and warming up the hips. After about 5, switch directions. Very good. And now twist gently to your right. Then come back to center and twist gently to your left. Good. And side bend to your right. Try to anchor your left hip down as you reach across. And then come back to center and repeat it on the other side. This time try to anchor your right hip down onto the mat. And come back up. And now let's switch across to the feet and repeat the circling movement. And then switch directions. And come back to center and twist to your right. We're just getting started. No need to go too deep yet. Come back to the center and twist to your left. Exhale as you twist. And then return. Side bend to the right. Pressing that left hip down to create space. And then switch. Side bend to your left. Pressing the right hip down. Then come back to center and open up cobbler's pose or bound ankle pose. Roll your shoulders back and lift your chest up. Keep pressing your knees down towards the mat and release. Great. Scoop so your feet are forward and then roll back down. Put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and put your feet together, reclined about angle, and let gravity just work on your knees and on your inner thighs to release and relax. Very consciously trying to let go of any grabbing or muscular tension that you have in this position, and just let the muscle release, lengthen, and let your breath start to deepen. Roll your head from side to side, releasing your neck, your jaw. Very good. And now bring your feet in, reach between your knees and grab the outsides of your feet. Happy baby. And just relax back onto the mat. Accentuate the stretch by rolling your shoulders down to draw your feet closer. Very good. Release. Cross your ankles. Sit up and roll through. And bring yourself back. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. Inhale to cow pose again. And exhale to child's pose. And now let's repeat this rolling movement. Rest your head completely on the mat. Let the mat take all the weight of your head. And gently roll from side to side, looking under first your left and then your right elbows. And see if you can just relax and release all the tension in your neck. Very good. Drop your elbows down and now roll forward very gently onto the crown of your head. Keep your shoulders broad here and very gently stretch the back of your neck. And release back down. Exhale. Child's pose. Feel your hips opening, your lower back releasing and expanding. Consciously breathe towards your lower back. And then when you exhale, try to relax those muscles even more. Very good. All right, let's flow. So come forward, all fours, and then turn your toes under, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Extend your shoulders. And now step your feet a little bit closer together and lift your right leg up. Bend the knee and turn to look under your right elbow. Scorpion dog. Keep pressing into your left leg, lengthening that hamstring. And then slowly bringing your knee towards your nose, step forward to a lunge. Nice deep, low lunge here, straightening the back leg. Try to get your hips below your shoulders. Great. And now inhale up to a high lunge. Breathing. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, modified extended side angle pose. Put your elbow down on your knee and reach towards the front. And then return to the lunge and step back to downward facing dog. Come forward into a plank position. Down slow. Upward facing dog. And return to downward facing dog. Continuing to flow, lift your left foot up into the air, bend the knee, and then turn to look under your left elbow. Enjoy that nice stretch through the hips, especially that left hip flexor. And come back to center, stepping through with low lunge. Take a moment to set this pose up. Hips are below the shoulders. And then inhale up, high lunge. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. And then exhale, modified side angle pose. Return to the lunge. Downward facing dog. Plank position. Down slow to push-up position. Upward dog. and downward dog. Drop your knees to all fours and sit back and enjoy relaxing in child's pose. If you wish, you can roll your head again from side to side. Very good. Come back up to all fours. Turn the toes under. Downward facing dog. And little step by little step, walk forward to the front of your mat into a standing forward bend. Allow your lower back to release and then gently roll up, arms overhead, and release back down. Take a moment to center yourself here. You can fix your shirt or your microphone. Good. Inhale the arms up again and swan dive forward, standing forward bend. Bring your hands to your shins. Lift up halfway, pressing your tailbone backwards. And open your feet up to about hip width apart and hook your big toes. If you need to bend your knees to do this, that's fine. And now very gently use this grip to pull yourself just a little bit deeper into this forward bend. This is Paranguthasana. And then release. Hands on the mat, bend the knees, walk the feet together, and inhale up to chair pose. Now from here, bring your left tricep twisting to the outside of your right thigh. Bring your palms together and try to bring your hands to the center of your chest. Praying chair pose. And then release back to center. Chair pose again. And release. Forward fold. And step your right foot back. Pyramid position. Straightening this left leg. And allow your body to just drape itself over this front leg. Breathing into the lower back. Relaxing the hamstring. Very good. Inhale and raise up, bringing yourself to the right for star pose, hands overhead. Feet are now about hand width apart. Bring your hands to your hips and press your hips backwards to bring your body forward. And when you've reached about 90 degrees, interlace your fingers, bring your arms overhead, and then allow your back to round as you come forward, the wide leg, forward bend. Very good. Release your hands, come back up, and return. Pyramid. And now anchor your right hand down, reach your left hand forward, and rotate up. This is revolved pyramid or twisted triangle. And then release down, drop the knee. And turn to a twisted lunge. Bring your hands back down. Scoot your knee backwards. Extend Half Hanuman. Once again, allow your back to round, your shoulders to relax. I'm going to come forward. Low lunge. Downward facing dog. Plank position. Push-up position. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. And walk forward, little step by little step to the front. Let's repeat this all on the other side. So standing forward bend. And then inhale up. Mountain pose. Release the hands, exhale. Circle, sweep the arms up. And swan dive to standing forward bend. Bring your hands to your shins. Half lift. And then exhale. Walk your feet out, hip width apart. Hook the big toes again with your fingers. Roll your shoulders and draw yourself down. Release, find the floor, walk your feet back in, and sit down in the chair. And now bring your right elbow, twisting across to the outside of your left thigh. Bring your hands to center. And enjoy this twist. Again, try to relax the muscles. Don't push through the rotation, but rather relax the muscles around it to facilitate the twist. Very good. Release. Come back to center. Chair pose. And release. Standing forward bend. And this time, step your left foot back. Pyramid. Take a moment to square up your hips and then extend this right leg, draping your body over it, allowing your upper body to be very relaxed and very heavy as you work into this stretch. And come up, star pose. Opening your feet up to about hand width. Find your hips. Press your hips backwards as you come forward. And then interlace the fingers and release down, finally rounding your spine. Good. Release the hands on hips. And come back up. Turn the face to the front. And return to pyramid. Anchor the left hand. Reach the right hand forward and rotate up. And release back down. Drop your knee and scoot back. Half Hanuman. Around your spine. Bring your head towards your knee. Pull backwards on the toes. Very good. Rock forward to a lunge. Downward facing dog. Plank position. Push-up position. Upward dog. Downward dog. And now let's continue by lifting the right foot up and then stepping your right foot to the outside of your right hand and drop the left knee for lizard's pose. Turn the toes so your foot is flat. Maybe walk your hands a little bit to the center if this is comfortable for you. And you can come down to your forearms or to your elbows. If not, just hang out here on your hands. And once you've relaxed into this pose, allow your head to drop and bow and your shoulders to relax. And really feel that lengthening in the front of the left thigh. Great. Turn the toes under. Return to downward facing dog. Stretch the shoulders and now lift the left foot up and step it forward. Lizard pose on the left side. Step to the outside of your left hand. Come down. Release the foot. Walk the hands in slightly as needed. Head up to solidify the posture and then exhale and release. Turn the toes under. Downward facing dog. Drop the knees to all fours. And sit back into child's pose. And now take your left hand and thread it through so that your left shoulder is on the floor and your left ear is turned towards the floor. And then extend your right leg out and roll even further onto your left shoulder, accentuating that stretch. And for those who want just a little bit more, you can walk your fingers around so that you roll onto the back of your head and gaze straight up at the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch moving diagonally across your back from hip to shoulder. And then exhale and release. Come back to center, child's pose. And let's do the same thing on the right side. So slide the right arm through, right ear to the mat. And extend the left leg coming out onto the toes. Setting up the stretch. And then for those who need a little bit more, walking the fingers around and looking straight up at the ceiling. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. And exhale, come back to center, unwind, and release in the child's pose. Drop your elbows and glide forward. Turn the toes under, downward facing dog. Lift the right foot up into the air. And now this time, sit it in between your hands for pigeon. So the right knee is by the right wrist, and the left foot is either by the left hip or by the left wrist or somewhere in between, depending on your level of mobility. We'll sit here for a moment and set this stretch up. Allow this right hip and the right piriformis muscle to release. When you feel comfortable, you can bring your elbows down. And if you feel very comfortable, go ahead and relax your whole upper body down over your leg. Great. Walk the hands back in and raise your left foot up. If you would like a little bit more stretch, reach back with your right hand and capture your left foot and pull it towards you. And enjoy that nice stretch along the top of the left thigh, working into the hip flexor. And release. Other side. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Bend the knee. Step it forward. Knee by wrist. And slide back. Setting up the stretch. Working into the hip here. And at your leisure, come down. Relax as far as is comfortable. Breathing, relaxing. See how much tension in the hip you can let go, how much tension in the rest of the body you can let go. Each time you exhale, more of the tension washes away. Very good. Walk your hands back in. Then raise the back foot. Increase the stretch by catching it with your left hand. And release. Downward facing dog. Press your hips back, extend your shoulders. And then drop the knees to all fours, cross your ankles, sit through. Put your feet out in front of you, scoot your seat forward, and slowly roll down. Bring your right knee into your chest. And then twist it across your body and reach your right arm out to the right. And let your eyes follow your right hand as it presses down into the floor, palm down. Breathe through the twist. And return to center. Draw that knee in, squeeze it in as firmly as you can as you extend the other leg down across the mat. Roll your shoulders back and down to get even deeper. And then release. Extend that leg along the mat. Bring the left knee in. Squeeze it in gently and then twist across. Reaching out with your left hand and letting your gaze track to the left hand facing down. Whole body twisting. Come back to center. Squeeze the knee in. Extend the right leg and reach it towards the opposite side of the room. Roll your shoulders down to increase this stretch. And release. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open. Feel the heaviness of your body, the openness of your hips. We started off with this pose, and it probably feels just a little bit different now. Now let's transition to happy baby. Draw the knees in. Hold on to the feet. Pull them in. Place your head on the mat and roll your shoulders down to pull your knees in closer. And from here, really roll the head. Relax the jaw. Twist from side to side. Feel where the muscles of your neck connect under your jaw, under your ears. Completely relax them. And settle on the mat. And gently release your feet. One leg and then the other stretches out. Roll your shoulders, shift from side to side until you're comfortable and balanced on the mat. Still one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Allow your hands to release and fall open, coming into the final resting pose, corpse pose, Shavasana. And let your body sink down into the mat. Bring your attention to the space right between your eyebrows. And very consciously relax the skin of your face. Now bring your attention to the spot at the base of your neck between your ears. And try to relax all the muscles of the back of your neck. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax your shoulders. Let your shoulders be very heavy, very open. Drop them down into the mat. The arms and the elbows are heavy. The hands are open, the hands are heavy. Bring your attention to the middle of your back. Try to find as many points of contact with the floor as you can as your back releases and relaxes, and more of your weight drops down into the floor. Focus on your lower back and on your upper hips. Your hips are heavy. Your legs are relaxed. Your glutes are relaxed. Your thighs and your knees are heavy. Your calves are relaxed. Your feet are heavy, relaxed, released. Your whole body is resting. Bring your attention back to your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. And feel that tiny moment of complete stillness and complete silence, which is at the bottom of each exhalation. Start counting your breath. When you've counted 5 deep breaths at your own pace, roll to your right side. Once you've rolled to your right side, take a moment to relax here. And then with your head still bowed and your eyes still closed, slowly frame yourself up and return to the center of your mat, sitting cross-legged. Your head is still bowed, your chin is resting gently on your chest. And then very slowly, on an inhalation, roll your shoulders back and allow your head to come up. And exhale. Inhale the arms up. And exhale. And inhale the arms out to the sides. And exhale, center. And inhale the hands open. And exhale the hands down. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I hope this was helpful and enjoyable, and I will see you next time on the mat.